First of all, Alfie, congratulations to you and the Northern Ireland senior women's team. You finished third in your World Cup qualifying group this week. So how proud are you actually of what the girls have achieved?
Oh, very proud, man. Our girls have worked tremendously hard to win the Women's World Cup qualifiers as the 6th seed in the group of 6, and to come through as we did. We had a long period. We had finished the European Championships, and that was in July 2008, and we weren't starting playing again until 2009, October 2009. In between that, we had a friendly with Scotland and we'd played various boys' sides. But we had a big gap, but in that time we'd put it to good use as regards trying to get the girls into more levels of fitness, etc. And to come right through and finish third with all the ups and downs and all the knockers and all the various bits and pieces that can go against you, but there's great resolve among the girls, and so proud the other night of what they had achieved. You know, it's the girls who have achieved this, and I think they've proved great ambassadors for women's football in Northern Ireland. They've reflected very well in their clubs and on the IFA, the NIWFA. You know, I think our girls have been great ambassadors, and hopefully everyone's proud of what they've achieved.
You mentioned fitness there, Alfie. Would you say this is the success is due to increasing fitness and standard of play in the team?
Oh yes, the fitness and the standard of play have improved, and I think we always had good technical ability. We just run out of maybe steam in a lot of things. So, you know, the University of Ulster, Georgetown and William Moore and the staff have been superb in the work they have done with the girls regular on a Friday night. And the girls are well up there regular on Friday nights. We've had regular Sunday morning sessions, residentials. They've done a lot of hard work on their own, and you know, they've really worked hard. Fitness has improved. We've added sports science greatly to our programmes. We test their hydration at every training session and at all the matches and all the camps we have. We also used heart rate analysis, and we have a full programme of readings right from the campaign started in Croatia right through to the finish there, and that is ideal proof of just where they've came from as regards to fitness and the readings we've got. In recent games we've also had great support with the F3 hydro pool as regards ice baths, so we've been able to use all the sports science and all the tools and backing that we could, which has really been able to enhance the girls and their hard work, and it's been brilliant for us.
Aside from the sports science, Northern Ireland squads have always had a good camaraderie within the squads and the players themselves. Is this something that you think contributes to the performances as well? Oh yeah, there's great team chemistry, and you know, that just doesn't happen. And you know, we went from girls who says great teams go from saying me to we, and we went from saying me to we. You know, we've really, it's all we, it's all us. And the girls who aren't making a start in 11, the other 7 players, they're obviously disappointing. But you want to hear them on the bench encouraging the rest of the girls in the change rooms before it. You know, the support, there's no huffing or whatever else. Everybody works so tremendously well together. Great bond, not only with the players, but with the staff. You know, like, we are Team Northern Ireland, maybe because we've been together so much. There's a really big bond, really bond among everyone. And there's been great consistency in the people who've been in the squad, and that close bond, close knit. Everybody really wants to do well for each other. And you know, and in recent times we have a wee fine system, and I think I contributed a few pounds to it over the year. But what I was saying to the girls I was really doing was they're all expecting more of each other. If you were late or dropped your standard at anything, suddenly there was a peer pressure as regards it. In that instance, a fine. But it was just typified when you went on the pitch. Everybody wanted more from each other in the best possible way. So it has been a very successful campaign. But what are your personal highlights of all the games so far?
It's been lots of highs and lows. It's been great experiences, starting with a 1-0 win away at Croatia. We weren't expected to do anything. It was fantastic, terrible conditions that day, and we played then on the following Wednesday night. We came back. Iceland, who had been in the European Championship finals, you know, 10 minutes from the end before they broke us down and win 1-0, and a match that we actually could have got a result out of. So that gave us a great lift. We had a break then from October right through to March. We played France home and away. The away match, televised live from I don't know how many million. Over 7,000 at the game. You know, TV cameras in the girls' faces from the moment they got off the coach, you know, in the changing rooms, out doing their warm-ups, standing about before the game, just like you'd see in the FA Cup final. That whole big occasion that the French put to it was superb. And then to come home, and very proud occasion, I think, for all the players and me personally as a coach, to play at Windsor Park. All right, I coach there in my day job, if you like, with Infield or whatever, but to coach there as a national coach then, you know, to be in charge of your own international team at Windsor Park, the national stadium, for the girls to walk out there and play at France and do so tremendously well on such a bad night and the crowd behind them. There were highs. You then went on through in the summer periods and highs and lows, you know, great results against Serbia at home. We drew 0 each, but should have beat them. Beat Estonia 3-0 at home. Lost unfortunately 2-1 away, which is a blip for us when we should have won the game. But to score 3 goals at home against Estonia 2 from Helen, 2 crackers, and then a wonderful set piece from Julie. And then to finish off then with 3 goals in your last game and finish third in the campaign. Like, it was building up right up before we played, which people just tend to forget. And I know in our men's team they struggled with 2 back-to-back performances. Went to Serbia, played in over 30 degrees heat on Saturday night. It was that warm that the referee stopped the game for 2 minutes in the first half to let everybody get water, because she thought for safety to everybody should be getting some water. So that shows you how warm it was. The referee is prepared to do that. And the girls to come back and then deliver a performance like what they did on Wednesday night. It was unbelievable, and to score 3 goals and finish third in their group. And not only finish third as regards points, when you look at the stats for that third position, you know, we were third highest goal scorers in it. We conceded the third least goals, so we're there in merit. And bar the top 2 teams, France and Iceland, no one else done a double over us. No one else, you know, scored more than 2 goals against us or anything else. So finished on a high, very proud, and I think every one of the girls deserve the utmost credit.